All right, yep. 5:24 now, so it's a little bit clearer, right? So the moon. All right, so yes, so we continue. Yeah, our trip to Israel for this Passover was very different from all the rest of trips, right? One of the brother reached the airport before us. So when he reached, they told him he have to fill out a form before he can go to Israel. So that form what he was supposed to fill, when you go online, they say you must fill it out 72 hours before you enter Israel. So the brother was like, boom, he fill it out at the airport, they assist him, and he got through. Then the next brother, boom, he said, okay, I got it in 8 minutes. So what I have to do, I have to pull over, fill out the form, because at this time I was on my way to the airport because I'm leaving from Ghana. So they were ahead of me in Babylon. So I fill it out, boom. It's, they say it's 3 countries in the world be doing that. I know they say Greece, I think Indonesia and Israel. So you fill out that form, give them a bunch of information. You have to pay for it too, right? And then they give you can enter Israel in 2 years. So after 2 years, you have to reapply again. And if your passport expires, you have to apply again. So that was something new to us. Anyway, we did. And all praises to the Most High. It processed, so, and that caused we enter Israel, right? We in Israel. I was the first one to reach there. So I was there waiting for the brothers. Then one brother came, 2 brothers came, but this time thing was different. You understand me? You have the police, they were just like vigilant this time. Normally, when you're leaving, they'll ask to see your passport and stuff. But this time, it was like me and the brothers was standing there and waiting for other individual. And the police came up like twice. It was a young woman, then it was a young boy, and they come up, let's see passport. They took all 3 passports, looked through it. We say, okay. Then the 3rd one came. I said, man, leave me alone. You understand me? I said, leave me alone. I know you talk on the radio. I say, I'm here waiting for somebody. Leave me alone. So then a white man came and said, they profiling, huh? I say, yeah, Ken. Then when he see the white man was like, leave them alone. This white boy leave. Then as we see a next white man came now, military suit. And he came, he identified himself. He was with the Israel Special Forces, right? We say, okay. He say, okay, he see what's going on. He don't want the passport. Good morning, right? He just want to ask a couple questions. But then, what's our purpose in Israel? So we say we're here for Pasach, right? Okay. Why we doing Pasach? So it was all a talk until he come around and said, are you brother James? Outright, right? So he was actually the first to point us out as James. But even on this trip, 2 persons asked us if we were with James. So now, I say that to say this is, they watching. You understand me? They watching. And the camps, as long as people speak bad about the camps get the attention. You understand me? Good morning. So no matter, hey, fear. So no matter how much rough we might think James is, you understand me? Those are the type of people Esau don't want to see in the land. Those are the type of people Esau don't want to see ruling over him. You understand me? But he go right out. Right? Then we move on to Farrakhan. Then this white man, Israel Special Forces. And this is good. We have some of it on video. So I might have it at a further time. Because there's something happening in Jordan too. Where I was thinking about putting them together. But let's deal with Israel first. So I told him, I said, listen man, whatever between you and Farrakhan, and this is why we have on video and we have proof. I said, whatever between you and Farrakhan, that's your problem. I said, we black people, we have our own problem every day. I said, Farrakhan, it's a what? What did I tell him? I said, that's a Jewish and Jewish crime. Right? I said, I don't know if he's mad because you all betray him, you all rich. He says, Farrakhan Jewish? I said, yes. He said, no, I don't believe it. He went on his phone, he Googled it, and he saw it. He said, wow, that's crazy. He said, some of the most hated people of the Jewish community are Jewish. I said, that's your problem. I said, as black people, we have our own problem every day. So that's your Jewish and Jewish problem. Then he said, okay, have a good day. So for that reason and that purpose, we have not go through nothing with Israeli police at the airport again. When we was leaving, I know for me, it was very smooth. I just go through, boom. And then through the excursions, went to Jordan. And over there, we have an altercation with the police also, where we was hold up. And over there, we have altercation with a Jewish immigration. I don't know if this witch was a man or a woman, I don't know. Because see, I'll just leave it at that. So we have altercation over there. When we was leaving to Jordan, for anybody that been to Jordan, you know you cannot wear no other religion symbols in that country, right? If they open your bag and see a Bible, it's going to be a problem. They'll take it or they will not let it in. But the menorahs, the Star of David, anything like that, the cross, you cannot wear it there. So to leave Israel was easy. To go into Jordan was easy. You just have to do what they ask. So I took my chain off with my menorah. I took both chains off. You understand me? Put in my pocket. And then we leave through into Jordan. But the problem began when we was coming back. Right? The Jordan hold us up. We don't know what the hell they were saying. But they hold us up, run the passport. And they took the driver from the car, etc. What we're doing. But it was mostly peaceful on that side, to be honest. The hostility come when we were coming back into Israel. We was there more than 2 hours. Right? But with all due respect, the Most High protected us. And what is it if we can go through some hostility? You understand me? But it was very different on this front. Right? So with all that, we're back. And we give the Most High thanks. We give the Most High praise for that. Right? Then we come back. It's just so many things. It's still Hamas-Israeli war. Listen, Gaza, I don't know where to compare Gaza to, how small it is. I don't know what you've been bombing this long. So you say. We never hear no bomb this time, to be honest. We never see nothing over there to Gaza this time, to be honest. In Tabernacle, we see lights shining. We see planes over it. But this time we haven't seen nothing. We see the military and the road, right, etc. But we never see nothing. So when we come back, we hear, yeah, man, bombing airport and all these things. All these things is new to us. But now the Most High have these enemies in the region, right? Because we know the American president want to sign a deal to give, so they say on the news, Saudi Arabia, nuclear, and Israel is against it. And Israel come out and say what? they can fight their own war. Impossible. Impossible. America stopped supporting them. Same day destruction. You understand me? But that's not, we see a new pope in office too. So it's just so much things going on, brothers and sisters. It's just so much. You understand me? We've been to a couple new places. And when we go to new places, we just don't like put up videos. We want to examine, you understand me, and to see if what they said is historical, it's biblical, and it's feasible. Right? But with everything, we give all praises to the Most High, and we have to continue this journey. You understand me? Some people can bash the camp all they want. From 97, I see brothers was in Jamaica teaching from 97. You understand me? They were there from 96. I heard that the next brother was there from 95. So, only thing I'll ask the brothers and sisters, pray for the camps, man. Because in Israel today is no loyalty. Because brothers will switch and you're like this. You understand me? Brothers will switch and you're like this. You have some brothers, sisters too. They learn from everywhere. They have some piece of 10, 12 different individual teachers. But I just pray for the camps, man. You understand me? Just pray for the camps to endure. You understand me? To continue to do what we were taught to do. As Yahushua said, go by the highway and the byway and compel Israel. Bid them to this wedding. And the camps, that's the only one doing the commandments of Yahushua. You understand me? Go on the highway. Compel. You understand me? So, good morning. So, if some do it eloquently, you understand me? Like Praise the Back. Some do it in numbers, like IUIC. Some do it in all black, like ICPK. Some do it in the royal color, as the Mashara Yashala, right? And some do it raw and uncut like JMS. Guess what? They still, they know us. And that's the message. That's the signal. You understand me? Because you see the problem is, the white man know we are the children of Israel. But his focus is always to check, do we know? And today we letting him know we know in all different fashion and every different way possible. You understand me? So they know. So now they even know the camp names in Israel, which was surprisingly. You understand me? And give shout out to the brothers and sisters I'm in the Mona too, man. You understand me? Because I have to say this, Tawada Yahweh for them. Because when we was in Jordan, and for them to let us back into Israel, and I'm going to show why we was in Jordan too. I'm going to show it. For them to let us back in Israel, they say, oh, they need somebody from the Mona. Because one thing you don't know, when you go to Israel, they affiliate all of us with the Mona. Right? So we have to call up one of the prince there, and they have to send pictures of the ID and the information to give to us. So we have it on the phone, and then we have to give it to the Israelite immigration. We never been through that before. And this was my third trip to Jordan. You understand me? It was my third trip there. But we never been through that before. You see the time? 5:42. Yes, time right. Right? So it was very, very strangest time for them to ask for information. And as soon as we explained to them, hey, we at immigration, this is what happened. The information was just sending. You understand me? They get the names, they run it, they say, okay, go, you can go. You understand me? They cut, when we enter Israel, they gave us 3 months, right? In the country. When we went to Jordan and come back, they revoked that 3 months and gave us 4 or 5 days. They gave us the exact day we're flying out. They said not even 1 hour after, right? They cut it down to either 4 or 5 days. But either way, we give the Most High thanks and we give the Most High praise. We all make it back home and we prepare for tabernacle early October. And the Most High, if it's His will be with us. But for brothers and sisters that want to make it to the promised land, right? You have to fill that form out online, right? So if you hit me up, I can send the link to you. You fill it up. I think it might be like 25 American dollars for the 2 years. I think that's what I paid then, $25. It's a shekel currency, but the equivalent is American dollars. So if you want that information, you can just hit me up. I'll send it to you if you want to go to the promised land. You understand me? I know it's a lot now where Israel is not. But when they see the king of Israel, they say kill 10,000 Edomites by the Salt Sea. Water don't move. You understand me? It just don't move. So we all know where the Salt Sea is. And I think that y'all have to understand. Israeli, it's not easy for them to enter into Jordan. So when a Jewish man going into Jordan, he face problems entering and going. You understand me? Kind of so-called Middle East is only 2 countries that really bear with Israel, is Jordan and Egypt. Right? So, and the next video with the excursion in Jordan, I will add more stuff as we go along, but I just finished up my morning walk now. And we said, Tawada Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai. Your day just begin. Alright? Shalom.